Hey, it's Greg here with Maritime Gardening, and I'm getting a bed ready for planting. I'm going to be planting spring onions, scallions here, but we're not doing that today. We're just getting it ready, okay? And I'm going to show you everything I do to get a bed ready. And some of this might look like a little bit of work, but it's really not. Just basically how easy this is to do. Some people get overwhelmed by prepping a bed. And I'm starting from the weeds up. It's at the end of April now. We've got a few dandelions coming in here and there, and my garlic are about 3 inches high, and there's weeds present in this garden because it's just been sitting here since last year. I grew Brussels sprouts here last year. So let me show you what I'm doing here. The first thing I do is find every weed there is and put it in a big container, which is what I'm in the process of doing. And I don't just weed the garden, but I weed the pathway around the garden because weeds grow there too. I use sand pathways, and it's a great way to increase the amount of heat in your garden, and they're relatively weed free. But I laid this sand down 3 years ago, so the sand by the rain gets sort of pounded down and mixed in with the existing soil. So right now around my garden beds I have a mix of sand and soil, so there's certain things that can grow anywhere, and they're growing in here. So I'm just pulling these things out and adding them to a kind of I'm going to do some trench composting here in the process of getting this bed ready. Okay, so let me show you what I'm doing here. Coming closer here. Okay, so I got a section here. That's the last section I got to do. There's a few. It's not the tool I want. Using this Dutch hoe, you can use anything. I like using a hand tool as well. Like something like this is fine too for just getting up under the weeds, right? What I'm doing here is I got a little what's that called, a screener, because I don't want to throw too much sand in with my garden. All these weeds are going to be buried in the garden. That's what trench composting means. Okay, so I'm just digging these up, okay, like that. Of course, I'm in my 50s, so instead of squatting down and doing that by hand, I just go around with this Dutch hoe. Fantastic tool, right? Get everything that's coming up. My daughter's holding the camera, and this is one of her jobs in the summer. What do you prefer, Brooke? This or this for getting the path weeds up?
Me personally, I like this.
You like that? Okay, yeah. Well, you're young and spry. All right. So, use whatever you like. Okay, so now I'm just going through with my hands and trying to find the weeds that I pulled. Okay, this doesn't take long. I did most of this off camera, but it probably took 10 minutes. Okay, I get these comments all the time. That's too much work. And that's when I do a video and I've done something that takes 15 minutes. And you know, anyone that makes a comment like that, I have to think like, 15 minutes, that's too much work. How on earth do you hold down a job? 15 minutes is not that much work, I'm sorry to say. Right? Okay, so that's all ready. And you can smooth that out with a rake. I just use my fingers here because I'm down in it. Caterpillar there, get out of there. Right, that's all ready. I give it a shake, and I throw it in my container of weeds. Over there, that's all weeds. Okay, so now I've weeded the pathway. Now it's time to get the bed ready. There's still some weeds in here, but I'll sort them out as we go along. Okay. So, first thing I do in the garden is I want to, now all my beds in my garden are mulched. That's just the way I garden. Prevents weeds, conserves water, makes your gardening a lot easier. This is all leftover mulch from last year, right? Mulch is something you gather, so I don't want to work this into the soil. I want this to be on top of the soil. These are actually reeds from my pond. You know, at the end of the, sometime in fall, I just cut off all the reeds because they're just going to die and rot in there, and they got goldfish in there and stuff like that. And I use them as a mulch. Anyways, I'm just gathering up whatever mulch is around. In the process, I'm probing with my fingers for weeds. Right, there's a weed right there. There's another weed. Right, I'm just probing for weeds. Yeah, I'm getting down into it here, right? That's what this is all about. There's a dandelion there. Okay, so this doesn't take long. You just very quickly, that's a weed. Just very quickly look around, gather up all this stuff, throw in the bucket. Hey, this will make a fine mulch for whatever. Probably for my potatoes. I like using last year's mulch for this year's potatoes. Also, potatoes can come right through a very heavy mulch. All right, I think that's pretty good. There's a little bit over here. Okay, there's some mulch saved. I see one more weed here. Yank that up. Well, it's really in there. Okay. Now, I'm going to go over this with the rake. And this is just another way of probing for weeds. If there's any weeds in here, the rake will grab them. You can use any tool for this. For that matter, you can do this with your hands. If you really want to be like earthy. Right, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I do everything with just my hands because, you know, the tools are in the shed and I'm out in the garden and I want to get stuff done. And, you know, if it's a small area, look, there's a fairly elaborate weed. Look that with the weeds. Right, the rake grabs right on to everything. That's pretty good there. Also, just sifting off with the rake a little bit more mulch. You know, I was going to do trench composting here, but the soil level's high enough. Now, if you've got a bed where the soil level's dropping a little bit, dig a trench, bury your weeds, and that volume of weeds will displace whatever soil's been lost over time. I don't think that's necessary here. This is a 6-inch high bed and the soil's about 3 inches above grade, 4 inches above grade. So I really don't need to do anything in terms of raising the level of soil. Just hand me the camera. I don't know if what I said just made sense, but I've got a bucket here full of weeds. This is about, I don't know, 8 gallons of weeds, okay? So if I notice the soil level, right, you can see the level of soil here. It's 3 inches from the top of this, and these are 6 inches high. So the soil is 3 inches above grade. That's perfectly fine. But let's say the soil was a lot lower. Let's say the soil level was down there somewhere, right? And I wanted to add an extra inch of soil to this. So one sort of, one hack for that is to dig a trench down the center of the garden, bury the weeds, stomp on them, and then put the soil back on top. I'm not going to do that today because I just don't think it's necessary. I think I got enough soil here. So I'll save this mess of weeds for some other bed that I think needs to be raised up a little bit. I've done lots of videos on trench composting. That's the whole idea. Isn't really, for me, the idea is not trench composting is going to make your soil amazing. The idea is that, you know, you don't need to bring, it's a way to conserve the soil. All of these weeds have soil attached to them, and it's the soil attached to the roots of weeds. It's got a lot of nutrients in it because most plants excrete nutrients out of their roots. That's why when you pull weeds, there's usually worms and stuff around the roots, right? One of the reasons anyway. Okay, so this is all great stuff, and it belongs in a garden, and you can stick it in your compost pile and wait for it to compost, or you can just bury it in a trench in your garden. Okay, I'm not going to do that because it's just not necessary. I have enough soil. So we're all done here. This garden's ready for planting. I'm going to go and have some lunch. But that's all we got to do here. All right, so that's all I got to do to get a garden bed ready. The reason this bed was so easy to get together was because it was mulched all year last year, and it was mulched pretty much all winter long. Not 100%, like not a heavy mulch, but it kind of mulched, right? So I don't need to till this, I don't need to turn the thing over, I don't need to double dig, I don't need to do anything, right? You pull the weeds, you move the soil around at the top inch or two of soil around a little bit, probe for weeds, get everything out, and now this is ready for planting. All right, so I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. Check out my sponsor, Vessi Seeds, a little blurb about that at the end. And I have a new sponsor, Sproutbox.com. Details in the description box of this video. You get 10% off if you use my coupon code Maritime Gardening. They got all kinds of stuff. They got transplant trays, but they also have these big, metal garden beds that are their kits that you can buy, and you'll get 10% off if you use my coupon code. And if your order is like over $499, I think that's correct, $500 sort of thing, I think they'll give you free shipping. The details are in my description box, so check that out if you want to avail yourself of that. And otherwise, until next time, get out there, get at it, have fun in your garden. Thanks for watching.